Hey y'all, what's going on? Uneducated Yogi here with One Family Investing. And I know I've been gone. I've been gone for a while. I've been gone for a long while, actually, way longer than I wanted to. But there's a lot of stuff that was happening. And we're here now. And we're going to talk about options. We're going to talk about the public portfolio. It's been doing amazing. These option trades. I'm about to show y'all how I'm just if I done these option trades, so y'all remember this, I started an options watch list in Robinhood, okay? Options watch list. And I set two of them that I said I would have been taking very serious. It's the Sofi trades um, over here. And these trades, if I actually done them, they'd be up a mad amount. So I'm going to show you that. Let's go over the public portfolio and just in general, life uh, and all its happenings, right? Like I'm doing this uh, because I do feel like I have some type of calling to help people. And honestly, what went through my mind a little bit was my calling is here to talk about human behavior and human consciousness and all this other stuff. And as I was sitting here not doing these videos, I kept feeling so dang bad and questioning myself of like, am I doing this for the right reasons or am I doing it for the wrong reasons? And honestly, like it all ties together at the end of the day. Um, the habits that we build and the consciousness that we sit in, it directly reflects on how we're able to invest and gain financial freedom. So we're wanting to reach financial freedom on this page, okay? So at some point I want to be able to say like, okay, well, you've reached financial freedom, you've reached financial freedom, you've reached financial freedom. I'm trying to be the Oprah of financial freedom, just giving that shit out. And you can't do that if your human behavior isn't understood. You can't do that if the consciousness in which we're at isn't understood. So, in some way, this is all still connected. If you know me personally, I I I, I study heavily uh, what's known as God consciousness or yoga or the universal truths of life, and yeah, it's all intertwined at the end of the day. So I'm here, I'm back. I really didn't leave, but I left because it's been a while. So let's go over the public portfolio. And then as we're going through this, I think I'll feel more comfortable intertwining what's known as God consciousness, or what I know I've been personally practicing. It's called Krishna consciousness. Um, you can call it Christ consciousness. It's all it's in the same boat. It's in the same field. So within God consciousness, I stopped doing this because life got the better of me, so to speak. But we don't want life to get the better of us, especially when we are in a place to where we can make a lot of, gains for our family and, show up for our family life. And even in scripture, it says that um, the point of family life is for you to make money. So we shouldn't be running away from it. We shouldn't, be shunning it. Actually, if we're not making some type of ease for our family, because it doesn't always have to be in the form of money. But if we're not content in our family life, if there's things going up and down, then a lot of times it's income related. So it's like you have to be attacking that in order to have a successful family life. So I just wanted to say that real quick. So the public portfolio, it's looking real nice right now. It's looking nice right now. So total cost basis. This is the summary of, I believe that's how much we got in. So the total gains right now, we're up $300, $320. Um, it was in those 2000 whatevers for a little bit, and now we're in the 3090. It's looking real good. Nike right now is one of our biggest gainers right now. So our Nike is up $200. STM, if y'all recall from the earlier videos, this is one of the staples of our portfolio. And the way things are working with Tesla and Starlink, you know, it's just so funny because Elon Musk and his businesses, they kind of go up and down based off of media and not by the logical way a company should be evaluated as, right? So it's like if I'm looking at like SoFi, so I'll go to SoFi down here. If I'm looking at a SoFi, I need to look at its revenue. I need to look at its debt. I need to look at how much cash they have on deck. I got to look at the CEO. I got to look at all these things, right? But with Elon Musk companies, it's like whatever's happening in that moment in the world with a particular company, it's like, I don't know, like it goes up and down based off of how people feel about him at the time, not about the company's revenue, its growth, and all that other stuff, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. But, anyways, STM is connected to Starlink, and we call it a backdoor stock. So, yeah, anyways, it's up right now, $127. So it was down here before, but hey, it's going up. Genius, if y'all been here for a little bit, you'll know that the Genie stock, it was actually the top gainer for a while. And look, Nike and STM stepped up. SoFi, as far as percentages wise, look at this. So this gain and loss, if you look at percentage wise, SoFi is my highest gainer. And I got so much to say about SoFi. I'm gonna keep going. But right now, SoFi is the highest percentage gainer, not currency gainer. But percentage wise, SoFi is up the highest. Nike is next, which was the last two stocks that I got, and they were on discount. And I'm saying that because like we don't pick bad stocks here. Like we actually do some type of research. We actually do some type of like understanding what's going on before we pick a stock. And that's very important to understand because because as y'all are here following me, not financial advice or anything like that, but if you kind of get curious about something, you can actually look into the things that I'm doing and then make your own decision from there. So, that's kind of cool because yeah, not everybody's is like that, and they're not showing you this stuff as it's happening, so you don't know. But anyway, so SoFi, Nike, STM, these are percentage gains now, which is a proper way to understand these things. Genius Sports, so it was the top, and now it's one of the lowest. So I can't even wait. That means it's not even done growing, y'all. We still got room to grow right there. Cloudflare, again, that's another good one. Again, Cloudflare. Basically, when Netflix or even Mastercard, Visa, any company that needs to have a quick response time through the internet, They need these things. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but Cloudflare is one of them. It's basically like a portal. Again, I don't know what the names are called right now. It's slipping my mind, but I'm trying to be quick. So it's basically like a portal. So if I'm trying to, if I have a company out here in America and I want Italy to be able to take the information that I'm trying to share with somebody in Italy, I need one of these portals. I need one of these little gateways to be in Italy so I can have a local destination that will still get my information to somebody in Italy quickly. Because if I didn't have that, then the information has to travel from America all the way across the seas, all the way, 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 like this. It'll take a while to get over to Italy and then get to the person. But with this type of portal or gateway, it goes from America to that gateway to the person in Italy. Okay, so Cloudflare is like this. It's going to be a big thing in the future as well coming up. And then Block or Square, um, there is at a 21% loss right now. But again, we're not worried about that in the overall, in the long term, right? Because all these stocks, this is a safe portfolio. Everything I'm picking for this portfolio, it will eventually, you know, we're hoping that it has gains, not losses over time. So it hasn't been a year yet. So we're here with that. But 75% gains, 36% gains, 24% gains, 23% gains, 11% gains, 21% loss. So that's that. So with the stocks alone, not the ETFs, there's a $462 gain right now, which is pretty nice. And then with the ETFs that I have is Art Space Exploration, and this is definitely long term, long term bullish, meaning long term. I expect this to go up. I don't think space exploration is going to be like a big thing within the next like year, but within the next couple years, I definitely think basically before Trump gets out of office, I believe that will go up a good amount. And Destiny Tech, that's another one. Again, it has some nice companies within this ETF, and I can't remember if I can't remember how they show it on Charles Schwab, but remember with any ETF, you can go into the ETF and then see what companies they're holding and what percentage they're holding that company at. So yeah, I would go on a different page, I think, to find that one, but I was just gonna show y'all because I believe this is the one. It got like Starlink. It has some other stuff. Um, top 10 holdings not. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing. So that's where it's supposed to be showing. It says holdings. It should show the top 10 companies. Maybe I'll show that in a little bit. But anyways, I'm gonna get to the options. Okay, so if we want to make some daily income or some every couple weeks income, remember, so I showed y'all this was on my options watch list. Okay, and if y'all remember, I was over here, and our break even point was back here somewhere. It was like 16 $16. Okay, so right here, SoFi break even price was at 16.60. Okay, so peep game, I put this on the watch list on 6/9 of last month, which right here, they added last month 6/9. So again, this was as if I would have actually put my money in and what that would have entailed. So this 66 cents. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do all of this. Um, this 66 cent, you times that by 100, okay? 0.66 times 100, because you're getting 100 shares of this stock, and that's what you're paying for at the moment when I set this option trade up. I'm paying $66, okay? So when I set this option trade up, what's coming out of my account is $66. I didn't have it, so I put it on the watch list so that we can just watch it and y'all can see what would have happened if I actually bought a like an option trade of something that I actually believed in. Okay, so it would have been $66. Okay, so now the current price, average cost when added, 66 cents. Now the current price is 485. Okay. So that is a 634% gain, y'all. Okay. Do y'all hear me? I need y'all to I need y'all to really hear me right now. Okay. Okay. So I put this option trade last month. And if I was to take out the money right now, okay, I put in $66. If I was to take out the money right now, I'm getting $419. Okay, which is insane because even if I would have done this trade, I probably wouldn't have even let it get up that high. I probably would have taken it out before it got up to this many gains because once I saw 200% or 250% gain, I would have taken this out of this option trade. But I'm showing y'all what it would look like because I still have, my expiration date isn't until the 25th. Okay, it's my daughter's birthday. So the 25th, but if I took it out on the 9th today, I'm making, I'm getting back $419. Okay. So I want y'all to see like how dope that is because this stuff can really change our lives if we do the research, if we actually understand this stuff, if we actually, take it serious. Stuff like this can happen, and that's the high one. Okay, so that's one option trade. I put the expiration date for the 25th of this month. That happened on the 9th of last month. One contract equals 100 shares at 66 cents. Okay, and that would have charged me $66 to put in that trade. And I would have got a premium that day. I don't know what the premium would have been, but I would have got even paid that day a little bit of something. And then my break even price was 1660. And for a while, I'm telling y'all right now, it wasn't at 1660. So when it wasn't like that, it was looking a little rough. But it got to the 1660 mark, and now SoFi is at $20. If you see up here, okay, right up here, it's at $20.10. So because it's at $20.10, that's where all this profit is coming from because it went past my call price. My call price was 15.50. I said, hey, if this goes to 15.50, I don't mind buying it. Okay. But it went past my call price. Um, and then because it went past my call price, that's where this profit is coming in at. Okay. So, and that's just one of them. So, and I did this two different ways. That's the highest one. And then this other one, I'm gonna show y'all, and I'm gonna get out of here, is so there's a strategy to set up a call for the same date but different prices. Okay, so that one was at 1550 call price, and then I did this one at 1450 call price. So same expiration date of the 25th, but different price. And we do that to kind of like, it's like to diversify and hedge yourself. So just in case you're wrong on one of them, hopefully you're right on the other one. You can balance your gains and losses out. Okay, but in this case, I'm gaining on both of them. So this one is at 492% gain, as you can see right here, right? So so I took this very serious. So this isn't like it's not a joke for me. And this one was even more expensive. The reason I showed y'all the other one is because I was trying to do something that was like $50 or less. It ended up being $66. This one, it was $1.01 per 100 shares. So this would have been $101. So I kind of did this one just to still show like, okay, even if you have to spend a little bit extra, but you can start with $50, $60. You don't have to start with $100. You don't have to even start with $200. That $66 would have gave me, $300 profit. So, that's pretty good when you're starting out with something, because then you can invest $100 now and do it again. And then you gain from that, and then invest another $100, and you just keep going, right? So it doesn't mean you'll win all the time, but that's why you do the work. You actually understand what you're doing. So with this one, it would have been a 492% gain. Um, so the profit would have been different because I paid a little bit more for this one because it was a bit safer. So saying that SoFi was going to go up higher, it was more at risk. So it was less. It was less for that contract. But saying SoFi, hey, within a month and a half, it'll go up a little bit. It's less risky, so it costs more. So I gain less on this one, but the percentage is still good. Imagine you get 200% on anything that you do. That shit's nice. So I want to share this with y'all because, well, one, it's been a while, so I just want to share something. But two, I'm getting really excited, and I'm about to actually make some trades tonight, and I'll bring that up. I'll show y'all what that looks like as well. So I'm gonna put in some option trades tonight, and uh, yeah, we'll track that, because it's one thing to say, oh, I would have done this, and this is what's happening, but it's another thing to actually do it. So I get it for all you cynical, skeptical people out there. So, but I'm telling you right now, um, I think I was like $10 off, and I just didn't feel like trying to figure out the $10 for that $66 one. I'm telling you right now, it was a real thing in my heart that I'm doing right now. SoFi is an option trade that I'm going to be looking at tonight. Most likely will be a SoFi option trade. So I'm not just talking mess, and I hope you're actually getting something from this. Don't do these trades unless you do the due diligence, you do the research, you do all of that. Again, you can also just comment, like, subscribe. Comment mostly so I know, but the like and subscribe, that's for me. But if you actually just comment and just ask some questions, hey, I'm here for you. I got you. But I'm still working on getting to my 50 people. And I know it's been a while. I'm still working on the 50 people so I can just stream live and I don't have to record, because that means so much to me. It's just my personal goal. So if y'all can help me get there, please share this with somebody. Tell them don't even watch nothing. Just tell them to subscribe. Hey, if you got this far, you might like me. So tell them to subscribe. They don't have to actually do anything else. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. And if you have questions about this stuff, please ask questions. because it's a nice game to get into. This is a way to financial freedom. It is not a joke. Um, I know, there's people out there who's making $10,000 per trade, so it's a real thing. We will get there. I'm not joking. I'm starting with a safe public portfolio, and this is my own private portfolio, and I'm putting my own money and risking this and showing y'all this part outside of the public portfolio because I want y'all to know how serious this is. All right. Okay. I think that's it for now. Thank you for tuning in, who's ever here, and I shall hollow. Appreciate y'all. Love and peace. Until next time.